Welcome or welcome back, whichever applies to you. Last time we did a bar-supported shoulder press on the rings for the first time. And I'm so proud of it, we're going to let it loop over there for a little bit while I talk. So it's all relative, but it's been 6 weeks to the day. And as I've said, I'm 37, so I'm legally old. I don't have any gymnastics background. And I'm not a historically athletic person. So for me to be doing all this, I think is pretty impressive. So we did Thanksgiving, and we're back at it on November 28th for our 21st attempt. So let's clear the scoreboard from yesterday and see what we can do. Before I begin, you may notice the rings are up high again, and that's because it's going to be another baby iron cross day. So the last day I did these, I was in the air for 83.5 seconds. And we didn't have any touchdowns, but I think honestly it's pretty hard to get any touchdowns when you're this far off the ground. So attempt number 1, here we go. Chopped my head off with the video framing, it looks like. Reasonably wide, looking forward. And for me, at least, looking forward is more difficult than looking down. I think it's just because I'm used to looking down. But I try to mix it up a little bit. And that's it for that one. So if we go to the scoreboard, that's 24.2 seconds in the air and no touchdowns. Okay, second attempt of the day. Here we go. Looks like I positioned the camera a little better on this one. Looking forward, reasonably wide. Moving forward. Starting to look down. And that's it for that one. So if we go to the scoreboard, that's 12.1 seconds in the air and no touchdowns. Okay, third attempt of the day. Not really sure what I'm looking up at though. Looking forward, reasonably wide. Looking down. Trying to hold it. And that's it for that one. If we go to the scoreboard, that's 19.9 seconds in the air and no touchdowns. Okay, attempt number 4. See what we can do. Starting with looking down. And I find looking down versus looking forward does seem to work different parts of your body. Looking forward seems to work traps and upper back a little bit more in my opinion. Holding it. Going back up. Holding it. Coming down. And I will say landing on my heels like that does not feel real great. So that's it for that one. And if we go to the scoreboard, that's 19.1 seconds in the air, no touchdowns. Okay, fifth and final attempt of the day. Looks like we're probably not going out quite as wide, which makes sense. Trying open hand to see if it makes a difference. Doesn't really look like it does. And that's it for that one. So if we go to the scoreboard, that's 19.3 seconds in the air and no touchdowns. So as a grand total for the day, we have 94.6 seconds in the air and 0 touchdowns. Okay, so some takeaways before I wander off. We got more time than the last day that we did this baby iron crosses, so that's nice. Now I broke these away from the day that I do handstands and shoulder stands because I had a suspicion about what muscles were being loaded based on planes of motion. And as I've been reading this book, I'm not entirely certain if that's true. There might be some truth to it though. The author seems to break things down into pushing versus pulling. And a shoulder press is indeed a push, while apparently an iron cross is a pull. So that's it for the day. Feel free to check back in, or not, up to you.